been asked to tell everyone to just stay in here because there's more to continue. Thank you. So don't move. Thank you for that. That was fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, just while you're all still here and quiet and paying attention, can I just ask you to thank once again Dr. Ken Yang, because he has flown here from London this morning and is flying back tonight, and he came here just to speak to you. So thank you, Dr. Yang.
Let me buy you a drink.
We'll buy you a drink.
Well, that brings to a close the formal parts of Flux, and I know that the three of us are at the point of tears for, we've worked for some time to bring this to you, and, it's like sending a child out into the world and letting it be free to grow and continue. Now, you will have noticed earlier today that the Plan radio show was recording what will be broadcast later this week. So Wednesday night, the Plan broadcast on Radio Adelaide. You can find that it's podcast as well by going to theplan.net.au. I'm looking at John for the correct, that is the correct, .net.au. If you don't remember that, just Google The Plan Radio Adelaide and you'll find it there, okay? And there's some interviews that they've done with some of the speakers you've heard from, and so you can have a look at that. Now, the other thing is, Dr. Yang will be signing books in the Architects bookshop, which is in the Civic Gallery, other end of the building, so northern end of the building, level 3. So if you'd like to purchase a book and get it signed, that's going to be a very valuable thing to have because, as we can see from the wealth of information that Ken's presented to us, there's a lot for each of us to learn from that. So that's at 5:30 in the Civic Gallery, northern end of this building. So yes, as I said, we've come to the end of the formal parts of this Congress. We're very thrilled that you were all here. I'd like you to go back to your schools and wherever that might be, and to those, tell your peers who didn't come here how stupid they were. And particularly if you're based here in Adelaide, I'd like you to go to your peers and slap them in the face. And if they're male, you feel free to kick them in the nuts as well, because that was a very silly thing on their part to miss out on an opportunity like this. And I'm sure you'll agree that that there's been a lot to take in. We've had a great collection of speakers from day one right up until now. I think we've been quite blessed to have the likes of the speakers and the programs that we've had. I'd like to thank all of our speakers for their generosity of spirit in giving up their time to be here. I'm not sure this is the kind of thing that we should say, but we haven't paid a single speaker to be here, and that's... We made other arrangements for you, Maynard. That's right. Star Wars Lego. So I'm going to hand over to Jess.
Thanks, Sam. So where to from here? As I said on the first day, I had a huge hope that the debates would be fiery and that there would be a huge amount of extraordinary ideas generated. And after 3 days of listening to talks, workshops, drinking, dancing, I definitely feel that everyone out there is at least been, if they haven't been inspired, they've been angered, or they've been confused, or they've been excited. And so I really implore you now to take that energy back, whatever emotion it is, to take that back with you into your universities, into your studios, and do something with it. We'd love to see from this your blog entries, your zines, your tweets, Facebook. The Flux website will change late next week when we get out of bed again, from its content now into a blog that you can contribute to, and I hope to see all your feedback on Flux and all your exciting ideas for Congress 2013, which we'll announce shortly. So before I hand over to Sean to do the more formal thank yous and to rip open the envelope, I just wanted to say a personal thank you to Sean and Sam. It's been a huge honour.
Right back.
And so.
Thanks. Obviously, such an event is only possible with the support of a whole host of people, in addition to the creative directors, people and organisations, I should say. The sponsors, it would be an entirely different event without their very kind and generous support. So to our university partners, Adelaide Uni and UniSA, our corporate partners, Kingspan, Autodesk and Adelaide City Council, University of Canberra, and our practice sponsors, SJB, Vendor Katsalides, Flightpath, Denton Corker Marshall, Jackson, Cox, Tanner, Tridente, and Tompkins Leica Greer. We owe you an incredible amount for putting this on, for allowing us to put this on with your generous support. And again, further support has come from, in a mentoring capacity, from the Congress Coordinating Committee. That list can be found at the back of your program, but there are 3 people who I would like to draw particular attention to. That Rachel Hurst and Angelique Edmonds have been an incredible and steadfast support to us, and the chair of the committee, Annabelle Pegram, who was also a similar support to Canberra Congress 2 years ago. So those 3 we would like to really mark our note of gratitude. Thank you. We have also harassed, badgered and just generally bribed our friends into volunteering for this. So again, there's a list in the back of the program, and then anyone who has helped out since this went to publish, we really we owe you the world. This is your support has been amazing, but there are 2 that kind of went above and beyond what we expected, and Ellen Buttrose and John Pagnozzi, your efforts for the opening party were fantastic. I think that will be one of the images etched in the memories for this Congress, that 8,000 bottle chandelier. I know I'll remember it fondly. The staff of the Institute, I think a lot of you might not understand how many of them worked on it and how hard they have worked on it. And it's more than just one department. The Partnerships and Events Unit, the graphic design team, the tech support, and so many of them to be here, and their ongoing support has been amazing. Paddy, Mel, Renee, Shelley, Claire, Sop, Janet, Ross and David, who made their presence here, Gus and Christy back at the Institute, and Shahana as well, who's the leader of the team. Yeah, Paddy, Mel and Renee, I'm going to miss badgering you constantly by email and phone.
And ignoring your emails. That was me.
And then to the speakers, the workshop coordinators, the moderators. It's been fantastic having you, and I think you've delivered so much, and there was so much that we expected when we included all of you in the program, but you have really risen above our expectations, and you've activated a student population, and we look forward to the results of what you've given them and how that will go forward. I'd like to reiterate the thanks to the other creative directors. Big props. I'll shout you guys a drink after. The delegates, though, it really is you guys that make the event. It wasn't a sellout, but we think we really have captured 300 willing and activated students that we know will bring the overall experience back to your respective universities, and we look forward to seeing how this event grows into 2013, which we have an announcement to make on that note. So, the recipient of your votes is Newcastle. If you'd like to come down. Great bid, and as we said, these ideas will evolve over the course of 2 years, and we really look forward to seeing how this works. Being able to work with Sona, we're happy to stick around and pass on our collective knowledge and the Institute too. So if there's anything you'd like to say.
Thank you for accepting what we put forward, and really good conference for you all. Thank you. There is one more small thing. There is a party tonight, so I know I'll be looking forward to kicking up my heels. Dance will be, I don't know. It's, yeah. Interesting. Let's relaxing beverage after with you all. I look forward to kind of getting your thoughts and vintage formal. Remember it.
Dress up.
Yeah, so
Feel free to test the brief. It's open to interpretation, whatever vintage formal might be.
Or completely ignore it if you charm.
Yeah. All right, it's been a blast. Thanks heaps.
Thank you.